Hello again! Welcome to my channel, Emily Eats Veggies. So if you watched my last video, you'll know that I recently received a produce basket of seasonal fruits and vegetables. Some of the stuff I don't normally buy, so as I mentioned in the last video, I did some research to come up with some new ideas of how I might use these new ingredients. One of the things that came in my basket are these Kumato tomatoes. Not exactly sure how they're pronounced. Kumato is my best guess. It's spelled with a K at the beginning. But they look like just very dark, almost greenish red tomatoes. And what I found out doing my research is that these actually are original to Spain. A Spanish farmer developed these, and he created these as a tomato that doesn't require as much water. So you can grow them with less water, but that's also why they have this darker color. What they're known for, though, is because how they're grown, they're sweeter than your typical, like, average red tomato. So yeah, I'm excited to try those. Still haven't tried them yet. But a recipe I found when I was trying to figure out how to use these is a Kumato and watermelon salad. And I just so happen to have half a watermelon right here. This also came in my basket with the produce. And I thought that was really interesting. That kind of caught my attention because growing up, whenever we had watermelon in the summer, you just ate it as it was, you know, you didn't add anything to it at all. You could dice it up or eat it in slices, you know, the nice big smile with the rind on still. But that's really the only way that we ever ate watermelon. And I never even considered, like, you could actually use watermelon as an ingredient in other recipes. Never even thought about it. I mean, it seems obvious now. Of course you can. So I also did a search to see what other things I could do with watermelon, and I found several recipes for watermelon drinks, which makes sense because most of this weight, you know, why watermelons are so heavy, is because they're full of water. That's how they got their name. Yeah, so I'm going to try a watermelon lemonade. I've made lemonades before. I love to make lemonade with ginger. Ginger lemonade is wonderful. Mint lemonade is wonderful. So why not try watermelon? I'm sure it'll be just as good too. So that's what I'm gonna get started with today. Let's get to it. Well, the first thing we're gonna get started with is the watermelon, obviously. The end here. Maybe like a quarter of a watermelon. So now I'm going to dice the rest of my watermelon to make my watermelon lemonade. Now these don't have to be small pieces because we're going to just blend it all anyways. Okay, time for these Kumato tomatoes. Whoa, check that out. I'm just gonna cut off this woody part at the top. I don't really like that part. Oof. With tomatoes, it's always important to have a sharp knife. Okay, next thing is a lime. Because we don't have a ton of watermelon, probably just half a lime will do. There we go. Just add a little more color. bit of spice, just a touch of cayenne. Or you can also use chili. Okay, so just finished the salad. Now it's time to taste test. See if it turned out okay. It's like a little shish kebab. Now that tastes like summer. It's still sweet, but not overpoweringly sweet. It's definitely not a dessert. Maybe if you're grilling, this would be a really nice side dish to complement that. Bonus, in the really hot months of summer, this is a great way to stay hydrated because first you got watermelon, lots of water there. And then the second, the tomatoes have a lot of water as well. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm excited to try the watermelon lemonade next. Time to blend up this watermelon. Just strain out all that pulp and seeds too, hopefully, if you have any seeds. 2 cups of water. Bring that up to a simmer. Add 1 cup of granulated sugar. Make sure you stir it. We do not want the sugar to burn, okay? The only goal here is to dissolve the sugar. A nice syrup. And for the lemons, you'll need about 4 or 5 lemons, depending on how big they are. Mine are pretty small, which is why I'm using more. And 2 juice. Then we've got watermelon puree. Gonna add to that about half a cup to a cup of lemon juice. And now the simple syrup, sugar. And if you like a stronger flavor, you can leave it as is. Or if you want something more like agua fresca or just a hint of watermelon, you can add a little more water. Serve that over ice, and you have a fine summer day. Nice. Well, stay cool, friends, and let me know if you try these recipes. See you next time.